What's up, guys? I'm going to be showing some Python scripting. I'm going to show you guys how to develop a really simple metric converter. It uses the idea that I have for metric conversion. This will also help you if you want to do manual computation for metric conversion in your head. All you have to remember is this little mnemonic right here. MK nil, which you want those to be separated. I do it like that normally. So McNil DC Mana. And then once you got those, then all you have to do is remember the values. And the values aren't too complex, really. Like, all you gotta do is nil. Nil is gonna be no prefix, so that's gonna be 0. And then after that, you add 3 this way, and then you get 3 and 6. And then for D, you do -1, and for C, it's -2, which is Sena, which you can know that from 100. What these are actually showing is the exponent that we're going to put onto the 10. So then we go 3, and then the next ones, they just go by 3 also. So micro is the U. I think it's actually a different type of U, but we're just gonna use U. And then 12. So the concept behind this table is, rather than doing that crazy over and top method that people teach, which is really good for things like standard conversion, but if we're just doing straight out metric conversion, this will be a lot easier. So all you gotta do for this, the concept is, if we're going from mega to milli, all we're gonna do is take the range, and then if you're going from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, you're gonna have a positive exponent. I'll show you what I mean. So we're gonna go from M to, and then milli, which I'll probably have to change for the script to milli rather than just M. But this is good for just concept, so make it a milli. So the range from 6 to -3 is 9. So then all you gotta do is go 10 times 9. Alright, now let's just put a value for this. Let's say it is 400 mega. And we want milli. So all you gotta do is do 400 times 10 to the 9th. And then that works. Let's say you wanted to go the other way. 400 milli to I did this wrong. Sorry guys. There we go. Milli to mega. Okay, so now all we're gonna do is take the range again, so which is 9, and then times it by. Sorry, I'm like way off. Sorry, in programming you use like 2 of those, at least in Python. Sometimes you'll use the caret, but I'm gonna show the caret. I'm sorry guys about that. Okay, now we're gonna do 10 to the -9th. Alright, so that's pretty simple, huh? I kinda like that method. So now what we're gonna do for programming is we're just gonna set these equal to values. So whenever they type them in, it's just gonna convert it to a value. We're gonna change those to strings later, but I'm gonna put all the equals in. It might be easier to just go like this. Copy, Control H, which is your find and replace. Paste that in, and then say nothing. No, we want equals. My bad. I'm stupid today. Whatever. Okay, replace all, and then voila. Okay, now that we've got that, we're gonna have to note these as strings. So all you gotta do is go like this. I like color codings, and I haven't saved this out as a PY file, which I'm gonna do later. I don't really feel like doing that now, and I want to do it the long way. So I'm gonna go through all these, and then find Python. Okay. So it's gonna say this is a string, this is an integer. Oh yeah, everything's good for you, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah it is, and then we'll be amazing together. and I'll love Python programming for life. Now we have all these, and we're gonna go, well, m's gonna equal 6. Da 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 da. Alright, so now how are we gonna possibly use that, Jesse? Well, I don't even know yet. Okay, so we know we need to develop a range. And our range is gonna be our input 1 minus our input 2, or the other way around according to which way it's going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say input. Let me think about this. I don't know if I want those to be strings or not. I haven't done Python programming for a while. Sorry, guys. I just want to do input, and then what I want to do, I want all these strings to go away. So Control F. Nope, my bad again. I'm still stupid. Control H. Now let's do the apostrophe, and then just get rid of it. So find, replace. I'll just do replace all and put those back in. Okay. So input rather than raw input, what this allows us to do is it's gonna take a value from us, and since these values that we're gonna input, we're gonna either put m, k, nil, dc, or any part of mic, nil, dc, mono, and then it's gonna say, hey, that has a denoted value. So now it's gonna be this. If we did raw input, then it would be denoted as a string, which is pretty much just a line of text with apostrophes or quotations. So now what we're going to do is designate some text for the input that's going to ask. So, what do you want to convert from? And then we're going to copy that and then say, what are you going to convert to, obviously. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to have to set those up to variables. So equals, okay. So our first one's going to be int. And then there's, that's, I could do an escape clause, but let's just go input. And then we're going to have output. Input and output. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now, what is the last value that we're going to need? We are going to need our units. So let's say amount of units. And then let's go put a little comment in there. Say I already forgot what it means. Something units. About how many units? So how many units? So how many units is going to be equal to input, and then I'm going to say how many units? Okay. So now it's going to ask for how many units, what from, and what to. And yeah. So now we're going to develop our range. Let's put another thing in there. So let's go our range. So orange. Okay. So orange, that's going to be our range. Because I don't want it to be range, because range is actually a function. Which I might actually be able to use, but I'm not exactly sure how it works. So for this tutorial, I'm not going to show you guys. So now what we're going to do is say, okay, hold on, let me think. I'm slow in the head. I haven't done Python programming for a while, so just give me a minute. I actually have developed this in Visual Basic lately for programming. I know, Visual Basic, we need open source scripting. I get it.